Welcome to today's edition of NMH at 1, where we bring you a quick update from today's news from around the nation. I'm Yolanda Nell. There's a social media storm in the country following heated confrontations between LPM leader Bernard de Swartboy and Labour Minister Utoni Nyoma. But before we bring you the latest on that issue, let us quickly look at the news as reported in today's national daily newspapers. From the NMH 1 stable, Republican reports that government has extended the Stage 1 state of emergency lockdown regulations to the entire Erongo region following the blatant disregard of health and safety regulations imposed on Walvis Bay. In the Allgemeine Zeitung, they report that the 5 men who allegedly beat a street vendor to death, have been denied bail by the Otjiwarongo Magistrates Court. The Zimbabwean national died last Wednesday shortly after he was severely assaulted, apparently after being accused of stealing wood glue. In the Namibian Sun, we looked at despite pockets of denial that SWAPO did not benefit from the proceeds of the so-called fish rod scandal, the Fish Corps suspended CEO on Friday said the authorized payments to the ruling party on the instruction of ex-Fisheries Minister Bernard Esau. Then the New Era reports that the NSFAF is struggling to recover student debt, which currently stands at 2.8 billion Namibian dollars. The Namibian reports that 4 pupils at the Swakopmund Secondary School were yesterday morning tested for COVID-19 after displaying flu-like symptoms. And moving on to the inside pages of the country's daily, the Namibian Sun again reports that freezing temperatures are on the way. The Namibia Meteorological Services has issued a warning of severe cold and near freezing temperatures for tomorrow and Thursday, especially in the south of this country. The Namibian reports that government has made 9.4 million Namibian dollars available for internet connectivity at UNAM and NUST. New Era reports that an urgent application by flamboyant preacher Jackson Bobby to, amongst others, review and set aside his arrest in connection with rhino poaching was withdrawn yesterday. The Allgemeine Zeitung reports that the restaurant and lodge owners speak about COVID-19 and how it's impacting their operations and measures they have taken. In the Republican, they report about a Namibian lorry driver that has been arrested in South Africa after drugs to the value of 1.2 million Namibian dollars was found in his truck. He will appear in the Springbok Magistrates Court today. And now going on to some hard news. We will look at a video where LPM Bernard de Swartboy, the Landless People Movement leader, today said his party members do not have anger management problems. This follows a heated debate between him and Labour Minister Utoni Nyoma yesterday in the National Assembly. Here's the video.
Can I start? Yeah. Well, we thank our people. This is the week of gratitude from LPM to supporters and sympathizers, voters and so on. We thank you, we love you for having stood with LPM. Please continue to stand with us. We know that as the politics becomes intense, as the budget debate grows bigger in terms of size, content, and as we are articulating and unearthing the issues, we are also offering new advice. The SWAPO party is becoming jittery and unsure, and they become edgy, they become worried about the inability to offer a counter narrative, and they become emotional and out of hand. And so what we have seen last night is how SWAPO is trying to attack through one of its persons, but we have it under control. They like to go to lawyers after they also attack us, but we want to give assurances to our people that LPM policies, LPM politics is not about disrespecting anybody, but when somebody disrespects us, we will pay that person kindly with disrespect. We are not going to give the one cheek if somebody slaps us on the other cheek. We are here for you as Namibians, working and fighting hard for you every day, every moment. working overtime to ensure that we give good contributions for the sake of you, for the sake of your children, for the issues of jobs that need to be created, for the issues of housing, for the issues of land, and for the issues of rebuilding this economy and this country. It's not an easy task. We were not voted to be friends, to be friendly, to be subjugated by SWAPO. We were also not voted to be silenced or to be silent in Parliament. We were voted to go there and fight for justice, for truth, and to ensure that when we go back to you to seek another mandate, that we have achievements that we can highlight to you as a political party that was in Parliament. And so our fight is for you, is about you. When they are fighting us, surely we will not sit with our hands folded. We have seen the State of the Nation address, we have raised our views, but we have also said that we are praying for the President. Many people don't want to talk about it because it does not suit their narrative. They are pushing this perspective that LPM is just a bunch of rude people that have no manners. But we were saying to the President, you must remember that we pray for you. Sometimes we tease you, but as an old man, you must also know that you will be teased by younger people. So it was also a friendly move. People choose conveniently to forget the moments when we give the best ideas, when we give the best smiles, when we give the best inputs. They choose, because of the narrative that is driven by SWAPO, to show the moments of confrontation, the moments where temperatures are high, so that they can go and say, we are disrespectful, we have anger management issues. We have no anger management issue. We have a mismanagement problem of the resources of this country for the past 30 years. That's where our fight is. That's why you must join us, young and old, rural and urban. Join us, black and white, to fight for a new Namibia. And I thank you.
Moving on to the Onipa Town Council, the CEO, Junius Jacob, has announced that construction of new town offices has been completed. Council employees will start moving into their new offices from today until sometime next week.
Hello Namibia, my name is Junius Jacob, the Chief Executive Officer of Onipa Town Council. I would like to give you an overview and update on the construction of our office. I'm very pleased to announce that our office is now done and ready for us to move in, and we are proud to see that the contractor has done a very good job for us here. The office is very eye-catching from outside to inside, and it's also very conducive to work in here. This office is very modern, and I'm sure the customers will be happy to be served in this building. So our employees will be proud to work in such a very good and conducive environment. We started with the construction of this office towards the end of 2018, and it was an 18-month project that is now completed, and although all projects are challenging, this was not an exemption. It was also a challenging project, but nevertheless we have managed, through teamwork and proper coordination of all the project tasks, we have achieved what we wanted to achieve. We have turned the building plan into a physical facility that you can touch and see. This office costed us 23 million for including construction and consultancy fees. And it's equipped with all the modern infrastructure and finishes. So ranging from fire detection equipment, fire fighting equipment, voice and data in facilities. It's comprised of 17 offices including stores and some 2 pool offices as well as the cash hall, and it has got 3 wings. It has got the finance, human resources and administration wing on your left as you enter, and then on the right is the technical services, planning and community services wing, and then the executive wing behind the reception, including the boardroom.
When is the council moving in?
We will be moving in this building from today, the 9th of June, up to Monday next week. Meaning, come Tuesday next week, the 16th of June, all our customers will be served from this new office.
Thank you.
And that's all we have today for you at NMH at 1. Please stay tuned for our weather broadcast, and remember to put on your jackets because the cold weather is coming. Goodbye.